everybody, Tabby here from the Wellness Center at Highlands Hospital, continuing our proper form series. This week we're going to move back to the upper body and we're going to do some exercises that focus on the back of our arm, which is our tricep. The tricep is located in the back upper part of the arm. It's that wonderful little place that likes to sag and hang that we hear from the ladies in the Wellness Center. This is definitely the #2 most complained about body part for women besides their abdominal area. What I try to explain to the women is that as we age, our skin loses elasticity and it also loses collagen fibers. So in a sense, it's sagging, it's moving away from the bone. So that's why it looks like that. I try to tell them to like themselves for where they are at, which is not the easiest thing to do as women. So these 3 exercises are exercises you can perform at home or in the Wellness Center, and we also perform them in classes. They're a good way to tighten up that muscle tissue underneath of the skin, which will help to pull the skin back to the muscle, and it will look better and you'll feel better, you'll be stronger. Strong women are great. Okay, today we're going to start with a tricep dip. So I'm sitting in a chair, as you can see, and this is where we're going to perform the exercise. So in class we usually use steps, which we do have up in the Wellness Center, or you can use a bench at home. You can even do this on your living room furniture if you want to. So to begin, we're going to grab the side of the chair and you want your fingers facing forward. This is an advanced exercise. So just stay with me here with this, and then the next 2 exercises are more of a level 1 version, which you can do as an alternative to this. So grabbing a hold of the side of the chair, we're gonna lift our butt up and off, and our arms are straight. The feet are about hip width apart, and in a moment I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. I just wanna show you that as you bend the elbows down and you're gonna press back up, down and lift. Okay, for the rest of the exercise, I'm gonna turn sideways, just so you can see everything else that's going on. So again, fingers are facing forward. You're gonna lift your butt up and off of the chair. You want your back straight. So a lot of times I see women bent forward. You wanna try to lift out with that chest, shoulders down the back, and chest up tall. Then the next thing I commonly see is women tend to just move their butt up and down. Okay, this is a great exercise for your butt, but we're trying to focus on the tricep. So in order to engage the tricep, we have to bend the elbows down. If you can, get down to a 90-degree angle, push off the heel of the hand to come back up. The heel of the hand is right here. So if you focus on that heel of the hand and pushing off of it, you're gonna engage all this back here. So one more time, grabbing the side of the chair, lifting the butt up and off, chest as tall as you can get it, back straight, bending the elbows as far down as you can, and exhaling, pushing back up. So inhale, bend, exhale, push. Inhale and exhale. The only way to kind of modify this one is just not bending as far down on the elbow, but it still is an advanced exercise. So if you're having trouble with it, just go ahead and do the next 2 exercises with me, and that'll still target the back of the arm. Okay, for the next exercise, we're gonna go ahead and grab a light dumbbell. They sell these at Walmart, we have them up in the Wellness Center, you can get them pretty much everywhere. So the next one I'm going to show you is a kickback. So again, it's another exercise for the back of the arm. So weight in one hand, and I'm going to lean over the chair. Now as I lean over, I have a slight bend in my knee, and I'm going to place my hand down on the step. Now what you do not want to do here is round your back as you're leaning over. You want to be flat as possible with the back, leading out with the chest. Bring the elbow up to 90 degrees and parallel with your shoulder. This is okay if you're unable to get your elbow up high, but you want to be able to get your elbow up to a 90-degree angle straight in line with the shoulder. As you exhale, you're going to extend the arm back, squeezing the back of the arm, and inhale, bring it back in. Some common mistakes with this one, like I just said, with the back rounded, make sure that back is flat and forward. Another mistake I commonly see is they bring their hand back, but they pull it clear back up to the shoulder. You do not need to come clear back up to the shoulder. When you pull up this way, you're actually engaging the front of the arm, and we're trying to focus on the back of the arm, the tricep. So again, leaning over, back flat, elbow up high, extend back, and bring it to the hip, back and hip. If this hurts your lower back because you're leaning over the chair, you can always do a split stance, and you don't have to lean over as far. Bring the elbow up and push from here. This one is not as hurtful in the lower back when you're leaning over like that. Okay, great. So the last exercise I'm gonna go through today is an overhead extension, again for the back of the arm. You can either do this seated or standing. I'm gonna go ahead and have a seat. You can grab one hand weight or two. You're gonna hold it long ways in both hands, so like this, as opposed to like this. Okay, then you're gonna bring your arms up and overhead. Elbows are tight to the side of the head. You're gonna bend the elbows back behind, elongating that tricep. As you exhale, push up and straighten the arms. So inhale behind the head and exhale up. At the end of the exercise, as you straighten up, you want to try to flick the weight a little bit. That little extra flick, see how my weight's coming towards the forehead? Really just gets that full contraction on the tricep. So again, sitting up as tall as possible, bending and extending. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, fantastic. All right, so we just went through 3 exercises for the back of that arm, the tricep. Again, this is a problem area for many of us women. Just keep with it, strengthening up the back of the muscle there, and I'm sure it will tighten up and you'll look wonderful in no time. This is Tabby from the Wellness Center. Thank you and have a great day.